Hello everybody, this is Connie and I am going to show you how to make this coaster, and it's called a springtime coaster. Okay, I'm using a size, let's see here, G hook. Yep, it's a G, and this is actually going to be worked in rounds. So let's get started. Okay, I am going to start out with this variegated yarn. I really like variegated yarn. First thing you want to do is make a slip knot with your hook. And in case y'all are wondering, if you see this little sticker here, this is to help keep me so that I stay in the middle so that you'll be able to see my fingers. And I hope that this is not so little that you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, the pattern instructs to chain 4 first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you don't want to chain very real tight because you're going to have to get back in that first one. That's 2, 3, 4, and then what it says to do is to 11 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And the reason we crocheted 4 chains is that's going to count as our first double crochet, so we'll have a total of 12 double crochet in that circle, and this counts as the first one. So to do a double crochet, you yarn over, and then we're going to go back into that first chain that we made and do our first double crochet. And a double crochet is where you yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then you yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over, go back into that same chain. We're doing all these stitches in the same chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's the double crochet, and like I said, that first one's counting as your first one, but we have to continue to do 11 more, and it's a little hard for me to actually crochet fast with my knife method, holding my arms out like this. So let me see how if I can get this. Now as you're turning around, and if you need a little bit more room, because you've made that loop at the beginning, it'll stretch out a little bit if you need it to. So don't worry about going over that that first strand that's hanging down there where you started because you can we can pull that tight a little bit. And this yarn that I'm using is, I love this cotton. Get it at I think Hobby Lobby. It's their brand, and it's a little splitty just because I'm using this small hook. And I'm gonna just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 so far. So this makes 10, and then 11. And I'm gonna count one more time just to make sure that I need to do, I think, one more. So 1, 2, and I'm counting the columns. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have 11, counting that first chain 4 that we did. So I do need to do one more. And you can also count the V's on the top if you want to, but counting the columns seems to be a little bit easier sometimes. So just either one of those you can count. So this is the last one, and the pattern states to join together with a slip stitch in the top of that first starting chain. So I'm just going to put my hook, just sort of squish my hook in the top of that starting chain, yarn over, pull through there, and then also pull through the loop that was on my hook, and that's called a slip stitch. And at this time you can sort of pull that beginning strand where you made your slip knot and pull it a little bit tighter to close up your circle if you want to. You don't have to, but you can right now. So now we've done the first round, and we're going to do the second round, and it says to chain 3, 2, 3, and that chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet, and really all through the pattern that's what it does. It counts as our first double crochet. So now we've done the first round, and we're going to do the second round, and it says to chain 3, 2, 3, and that chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet, and really all through the pattern that's what it does. It counts as our first double crochet. And then it says to front post double crochet in the same stitch. So actually what that means is that right down from there, where that chain 4 was, right there, I'm going to front post double crochet around that first set of chain stitches. So I'm yarning over, and then I'm going to go in through the front around the back of that strand, and then yarn over, pull up a loop, and just continue to do my double crochet as normal and finish it off. And now I've done a front post double crochet, and a front post double crochet sticks up a little bit. If I turn it to the side, you can tell that it sticks up a little bit. And then the pattern states, after making that first post double crochet, it says double crochet, front post double crochet in each stitch around. So what it's wanting me to do is to do a regular double crochet in the top of that next double crochet. So I'm just going to go under that V right there, yarn over, pull up a loop, and finish my double crochet, my regular double crochet. But it tells me to also do a front post double crochet around that same stitch. And then I'm just supposed to continue all the way around. And if you need to move your front post double crochet out of the way to see if you're missing a stitch, that's fine. And I usually sort of keep my thumb where I know I'm supposed to be at. So I've just got through doing a front post. I know I've got to do a regular double crochet, and then I've got to do a front post, and it's around that one. And then another regular, and then a front post around that same stitch, the same double crochet. So the double crochets we've done on the previous row, we're just double crocheting in the top of those, but we're also coming back down and doing a front post double crochet around the post of that stitch, or the stitch itself. And when I'm doing the regular double crochet, I am just going into the top V of that double crochet. And then I'm just going to continue all the way around, doing a regular crochet, coming up underneath, and then doing a regular crochet, and then around the post, and again around the post, I'm just going into the work to get back behind the post of that double crochet so that it's sticking up there like that on top. And then I'm just continuing to do my double crochet as normal, just like normal. So still got some more to go. So I'm coming under, doing that front post, and I'm almost to the end. And we'll count these two to make sure, because I know I've been going pretty fast. Around that post, front post. So what we've got, we're supposed to have 24 stitches total. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 front posts. And then back behind those front posts, we've also got the regular ones back behind. So if I was to count and go around, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I know I've definitely got 24 stitches at the end of round 2. And then you just pull that strand through like so, and then you can run that under to hide that on the back of your work. And so now it says to bring in your second color.